This. Okay. So we're in mountain pose Tadasana. Take a scan of your body. And we'll do 4 breaths in, hold for 4 and out for 4, nice and slowly. Closing the eyes, big inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale slowly, 2, 3, 4. Big inhale, hold, and exhale. On your own. Two more rounds. And open the eyes, find your regular breath, and intertwine the fingers behind your back, keeping a nice strong core. Lift the arms just a little bit, starting to open up the chest and the shoulders. Keep that core strong. Breathe. One more breath. And bring the arms back to center. And big inhale, as if you're holding a big ball up there. Shoulders down, core is engaged. And then turn the palms away and open up, keeping a strong core all the way down, nice and slowly. Big inhale up, holding the big ball, shoulders down, core engaged. Turn the palms slowly down. It's the quality of the movement, huh? So take your time. Okay, from here, we're going to go up onto our toes. Find your focus. If you're wobbly, hold on, and then slowly down with control. Coming up, and slowly down. And we're going to bend the knees gently and bring the chest towards the knees, letting the head go, let the arms go, opening up the lower back here, heavy head. Shoulders away from ears. And now rolling up very slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Take your time. Back to our center, shoulders down, core is engaged. Eagle arms, so the left arm goes under the right arm. Connect the hands if you can. If not, they can be open. And then lift the elbows away from the face. And now coming to chair. So chair is keeping a nice diagonal spine. Engage the core here. Keep those elbows lifted and then coming all the way back up. One more time into chair. And coming all the way back up. Release the arms and cross the other side. Right arms over left. Engage the core here. Lift the elbows. Coming into chair. And straighten up. Coming into chair. Straighten up. And release the arms. Okay, we're going to work the head a little bit now. We're going to start with very slow rotations, but first engage the core. Strong standing legs, shoulders relaxed. Chin to chest. Slowly to the right. Slowly back to the left and slowly down. Rotate the other side, keeping the shoulders relaxed. All the way back to the right and all the way down. Back to center. Keep a strong core here. Looking to the right, looking up. Hold it. Hold, breathe. Back to the center and looking down. Hold, hold. Back to the side and back to center. To the left, looking up. Look, hold, hold. Back to the side and now looking down. Back to the side and to center. Take the right hand all the way over to the left ear. Drop that right shoulder, keep it relaxed, core engaged, and bring the right ear towards the left shoulder, opening up the elbow. Reach through the left fingers. Gently feel that neck releasing. One more breath. And release. Back to Tadasana. And left hand reaches over to the right ear. Open the elbow and bring it towards the left. One more breath. And release. Back to center. And opening the feet, turning the toes out, nice wide stance. Engage the core, the buttocks, bending into those knees, pushing the knees away from the midline, finding that diagonal spine, trying to connect the shoulder blades here, breathing into it. And we're going to twist to the right. 4 breaths. Back to center. 4 breaths. And to the left. Back to center. Push those shoulder blades together. And now 2 breaths each side. To the right. To center. To the left. To center. Now straighten up that spine. Keep a nice deep bend. Engage the core and find your arms in cactus. Lifting the elbows, spread the fingers. Hold it. Breathe. And straighten up. And turn the left leg about a 45-degree angle and the front feet pointing forward. And we're going straight into Warrior II. Bending into that front knee, knee over ankle, rounding down on the back leg, open wide, gazing over the right fingers, shoulders down. Straighten up, come through wide parallel feet, rolling down, bend and stretch, lifting the hips as you stretch. And then rolling up very slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Take your time. Back to our center, shoulders down. Big inhale and exhale. Finding Warrior II on the other side. So hips are slightly diagonal. Knee over ankle. Nice deep bend. Nice strong back leg, open wide. 4 breaths. Straighten up the front leg. Come through wide parallel. Engage the core here. Roll down, bend and stretch. waking up those hamstrings gently. Rolling up slowly, all the way up to Tadasana, to our open stance. Shoulders relaxed, core engaged, big inhale and exhale. Warrior II. As we warm up, maybe you get a little deeper in the position. 4 breaths, open wide, shoulders down. Straighten the front leg, reaching back into reverse warrior. Reach down the back leg, lifting up that upper arm. Feel the stretch. Breathe into it. Back to warrior II. Shoulders down. Straighten up. Wide parallel. Rolling down. This time hang on to the backs of your ankles and hinge at the hips, getting the crown of the head a little closer to the mat. Release the arms and roll up slowly. Back to our center, shoulders down, core engaged. And warrior II on the other side. Maybe getting a little deeper now. Watch that back foot is not rolling. Open wide, 4 breaths. Straighten the front leg, reaching down the back leg, looking up or looking down, lifting that upper arm high, shoulders back. Back into warrior II. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down, holding onto the backs of your ankles, hinging at the hips. And rolling up slowly. Back to our center. Big inhale. And exhale. Warrior I, warrior II, the first side. Maybe getting a little deeper this time. Opening the stance a little bit wider. And 4 breaths. Reaching back into reverse warrior. Reaching back into warrior II. This time, long diagonal, hand on thigh and reaching over, shoulders back. Back into warrior II. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down, hanging over. This time interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high. Release the hands and roll up slowly. Back to our center, big inhale and exhale. And other side, bending into that front leg, back leg nice and firm, open wide, 4 breaths. Reverse warrior, reaching up and reaching down, shoulders down. Back to warrior II. Long diagonal, shoulders back. Warrior II. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down, hanging over, interlace the fingers, reaching them high, hinging at the hips here, shoulder blades connecting. Release the hands and roll up slowly. Back to our center, big inhale and exhale, and full warrior two, bending deep, open wide, 4 breaths. Shoulders down. The reverse warrior, reaching up and reaching down. Back to Vira II. Long diagonal. Keep that upper arm high. Back to Vira II. This time we're reaching a few inches forward, coming into triangle. If this hamstring is not loose enough, you can bend it, but lifting up the chest here, looking up. From here, windmill the arm down into low lunge. Pressing through the back hip, heel, hips are now square, knee over, ankle in front, and head up. So you've got a nice strong spine, diagonal spine here. Coming into plank, so take that right foot all the way back. Nice strong core. Spread the fingers. Press through the back heels. Walk the feet in a little bit into our first downward dog of the day. Pedal the feet, play with it. And now 3-legged dog, lifting the right leg, keeping the hips square. Hold it, press down on the left heel. And bring that right leg all the way forward, back into our low lunge. Hips are square, shoulders are square, knee over ankle. Drawing that back leg and find your way back into triangle. Nice horizontal spine. Pushing the heart forward here. And now bending into warrior two. Shoulders back. Straighten up. Wide parallel. Rolling down. Hanging over. Catch your breath. And rolling up. Back to our center. Big inhale. And exhale. And warrior two on the other side. Getting a little deeper into the pose now. Open wide. 4 breaths. Reverse warrior. Reaching back. Reaching down. Warrior two. Long diagonal. Shoulders down. Warrior two. Reaching forward into triangle. Nice horizontal spine here. Pushing the heart forward, looking up. 6 breaths. Windmill the arm down into low lunge. The hips and shoulders are square. Head up. Pushing through the back heel. And hands down, spreading the fingers, shoulder width apart, into plank. Nice strong core, pushing through the back heels. And walk those feet up into downward dog. Play with it, lifting the hips, press down on the heels, strong arms. Pedal the feet as you need. And now three-legged dog, lifting the left leg, keeping the hips square. And bringing that left leg all the way through, back into low lunge. Shoulders back. Nice, strong, long spine. And now draw in that back leg and find your way back into triangle. Nice long spine, looking up, shoulders back. And back into warrior two. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down, hanging over, hang on to the backs of your ankles, getting the crown of the head a little closer to the mat, hinging at the hips here. Release the hands, walk the feet in, bend the knees, hold on to the backs of the ankles, and try and get your chest to your thighs and your head in between your knees, shoulders away from the ears. And now straighten those legs. Let the arms and head be heavy. Half forward fold, hands to the thighs, pushing the heart forward, head in line with the spine, shoulder blades connecting. Full forward fold, release the head and the arms. And roll up slowly. Back to Tadasana. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, push this back just a wee bit. And we're going to work the ankles, the toes, calves. So bring the heels together, open the toes outward. Core is engaged. If you're wobbly, hold on to something, but I'll use your sequence. 4 up onto demi point, hold for 4, down for 8, and then we'll go faster. So find your focus. This is all about alignment. So make sure everything is ready, in sync. Up, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Up, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double time. Up, 2, hold, 2, down with control, 3, 4. Up, 2, hold, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, hold, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Quadruple time. Up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. Up, hold, down. Up, hold, down, up, hold, down, up, hold, down, up, hold, down. Two more, up, hold, down, up, hold, and down. I hope your calves are burning. Means you're working them, getting them stronger. Shake out those legs. Well done. Okay. From here, we'll bring a little bit of balance again. Coming into chair, bending gently, as if you're sitting into a chair. Hands can be forward or back. Core is engaged. Diagonal spine. If you want to bring your hands down, you're going to find your focus gazing forward on the ground and cross one leg over the other. Breathe. A bit wobbly. One more breath. Coming out, back to center. Big inhale and exhale. Bending into chair. Find your focus. Crossing the other side. Hold on if you need to. I'm a bit wobbly this side today. Coming out, back into Tadasana. We'll try that one more time. Finding your focus, chair, core is engaged, and keep that alignment. Coming back out through Tadasana. And last one, chair, find your focus, and crossing the other side. You can always bring your toe down if you need. Coming out, well done. Back here, let's do a few cleansing breaths. Big inhale up, and exhale through the mouth, make noise. Inhale, and exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Very good. Okay, we'll go straight into tree. So find your focus. Nice strong alignment. Hang on if you need to. And the foot is either underneath the knee or above the knee. So find what works today. 10 breaths. Coming out, shake up that standing leg. Well done. Back to Tadasana, finding your focus. And when you're ready, hands can be wherever you choose. Be on the other side. Coming out, well done. Shake it out. And back into Warrior II. A little bit warmed up now. We've got our balance a little better maybe. See if we can get a little deeper in the asana. Nice, strong back leg, open wide. Reaching back into reverse warrior. Really getting deep in that bend. Warrior II. Shoulders down. Long diagonal. Warrior II. Reaching forward all the way into triangle. Nice horizontal spine. Twisting the torso so the Heart is pushing towards the sky. Windmill down into low lunge. Shoulders back, pushing through the back heel. And now release the knee and the toes and push into the front knee. So you get a really good inner thigh stretch there and the big flexor muscle of the hip. And then coming back slowly, hips are square. Flexing the front foot, nose to knee, heavy head. Coming back all the way into our low lunge. Shoulders back. And now pushing from your back toes all the way into our deep yogi squat. Flex that left foot, shoulders back. If you want to go high on the ball of your right foot, you can, but you don't have to. You open up the inner thighs here. Draw in that left foot into our deep yogi squat, heels on the floor, grounding on all sides of the foot. Hands to heart center, shoulders back. Relax the pelvis down. One more breath. Hands down. Extend the left leg, the right leg outward, flexing the foot. Nice diagonal spine here. Core is engaged, shoulders are back, head in line with the spine. Draw in that right foot, coming into our deep yogi squat. Heels grounding into the floor. Relax the pelvis down, shoulders down, hands to heart center. One more breath. And take your hands behind you and come into a seated position, sitting nice and tall. Just change the angle a little bit. If you're ready for lotus, you can, but really listen to your body. Sitting nice and tall, shoulders are relaxed, core is engaged. Let's do 4 breaths in, hold for 4 and out for 4. Big inhale, hold, and exhale. One more time, inhale, hold, and exhale. From here, hands behind, palms up, rolling down very slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Heavy head. Breathing into it. Reaching through the fingers. One more breath. Hands to the knees. Tuck the elbows into a diagonal spine. Pushing the shoulders back, the core is engaged. Head in line with the spine. And back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Twisting to the right. Take it gently. Shoulders back. Torso's twisting. Right hand meets left hand on right knee. The torso is facing the right as you bring the head gently down towards the right. It won't go far, but keep that torso twisted and the shoulders back. Rolling up, facing the right. Tall spine here and back to center. Big inhale and exhale. Twisting to the left. Left hand reach right hand on left knee, torso facing the left as the head comes down towards the left. Both sit bone remain on the mat. Rolling up facing the left and back to center. Big inhale and exhale. Rolling down onto your forearms, palms up in front. Open those forearms wide, hands in line with the elbows, heavy head. Sit bones on the mat. Shoulders away from ears. And now extending the arms forward onto your fingertips, finding a horizontal spine. Lift the head, reaching through the arms, pushing the heart to the mat. Try to connect the shoulder blades, lengthening the spine even more. One more breath. Back onto your forearms, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. Keeping the head down, interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms as high as you can, and now lift the head again into a horizontal spine. Shoulder blades connecting. One more breath. Relax the arms behind you, palms up, heavy head, all the way down. Hands to the knees, tuck the elbows into a diagonal spine. And back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Changing sides. So whichever foot was in front will go at the back. And oh, this is opening up my nasal passages, so forgive me. Finding a nice tall spine. Each side is different, so see where you are today. Shoulders are relaxed, core is engaged. Big inhale. And exhale, soften the shoulders. Left hand reaches out, right hand reaches high. Shoulders down as we do a side stretch. Reaching over, keep that right sit bone on the mat. Keep that upper arm high. Feel those ribs waking up. Let the head be where it lands. One more breath. And taking it into a left twist, lengthening the spine, leverage with the back fingers, twisting the torso, looking behind. Left hand meets right hand on left knee, torso's facing the left as the head comes down towards the left. Shoulders away from ears, core is engaged here. Rolling up, sitting tall, and back to our center. Big inhale and exhale. Right hand reaches out, left hand reaches high, up and over, side stretch, reaching, waking up those ribs. One more breath. Taking a right twist, lengthening the spine, looking behind, shoulders back. Right hand meets left hand on the right knee, torso facing the right, head comes down gently towards the right. Rolling up, facing the right, and back to center. Big inhale and exhale. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high. For those who want to go up and over, feel free. Lifting the arms, heavy head. If you up and over, roll up, keeping the hands connected, lengthening the spine, pushing the heart even more forward. And releasing to the knees, shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's just windshield wiper those legs a little bit, releasing the hips. And we're going to go into tabletop. So finding tabletop, spread the fingers, hands beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips, feet in line with the body and with the knees. Core is engaged here. We'll do 2 very slow cat-cows. Inhale up, lifting the head, lifting the tailbone, shoulders back. And exhale from the base of the spine, vertebra by vertebra, chin to chin. Inhale up. All the way up, shoulders back. And exhale, slow motion, chin to chin. Back to our center. We're going to walk our hands out, shoulder width apart, into puppy pose, lifting the hips, lengthening through the arms, pressing down on the tops of his feet. Walk the hands back into tabletop. 2 cat-cows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the toes, big toes together. Open up those knees and extending the arms into modified Balasana. If you want to go on your fingertips, we'll give you a little deeper stretch. Pushing the heart to the mat, bring the shoulder blades together. Let the pelvis relax. And the work will be done by gravity for the inner thighs. Breathe into it. One more breath. Coming onto your forearms nice and wide. Hands in line with the elbows. Spread the fingers. Coming onto your right temple. For those who want to extend the feet outward, flexing them, you'll get a little deeper stretch in the inner thighs. Come onto your ear and you'll get a little stretch, extra stretch in the neck. Breathe into it. One more breath. Changing to the left temple. One more breath. Now use your hands to make your way all the way into our yogi squat. Heavy head. Feet are fairly close. Heavy head, shoulders away from ears. Really feel that lower back releasing. And if you have your balance, take your spine into a vertical spine, finding your focus, and hands to the third eye in prayer. Bringing the hands down, extend the right leg all the way out, back into our wide, deep squat. Flex the right foot, find that diagonal spine, core is engaged. Drawing that right leg into our deep yogi squat. Grounding down on all sides of the feet, hands to heart center, shoulders back. Breathe. Hands down, extend the left leg and flex the foot. Find that diagonal spine, pushing the heart forward here. Shoulders back. And now pivot into we're going straight into pigeon. So for me, the right leg is bent. The back leg is extended all the way back, making a pillow with your hands. Open the elbows. Make sure the most important thing here is the hips are square. So whatever works, but that's what counts in this position. If you wish to curl your back toes for a little deeper stretch, you can. Breathing evenly through the nose. Taking it into high pigeon, lengthening the arms, shoulders back, head up, long back leg, hips are square. And for those who want to, bending that back leg, capturing the toes, the foot in the left hand, pushing against the foot, keeping the hips square, breathe. Release with control. And we're going to swing back into our wide yoga squat. So here we are in our wide yogi squat again. Right toes beneath the hips. Nice long spine. Drawing in the left leg now into our deep yogi squat. Heels down. Hands to heart center. Lengthen the spine. Relax the pelvis. Extend the right leg now. Flexing the foot. Find that diagonal spine. Shoulders back, head in line with the spine. My elbows pushing my left knee outward. Get a little deeper stretch across the inner thighs. Right foot is flexed. And then pivot onto that front and come into pigeon with the left leg in front, bent, making a pillow, open the elbows, reaching through the back leg, hips are square. Curl the toes if you want. Breathing through the nose evenly. Coming into high pigeon. Strong arms, spread the fingers, shoulders back, head up. Reach into the back leg. Hips are square. And those who want, bending that back knee, capturing the foot in the hand, pressing against the hand. And release with control. And rolling back onto that left hip, extending the right leg. You're pretty warmed up now, so should feel pretty good. Both sit bones even on the mat. Big inhale and exhale. Bring that right hip back, torso facing the right, opening the arms, reaching up and nose to knee. Keeping the head down, come onto your forearms in center, hips are square, shoulders square, heavy head. Rolling up slowly. Back to our center, shoulders down, big inhale and exhale. Bring that right hip back, torso facing the right. Open the arms, reaching up and nose to knee, reaching for that foot or the calf, wherever you're able today. Don't force anything. One more breath. Coming into the center, heavy head onto the forearm. Shoulders away from ears. Keep that right foot flexed. Sit bones even. And rolling up slowly. Back to our center, shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Changing sides. So left leg is extended, right foot in the inner thigh of the left leg, sitting tall, shoulders down, big inhale and exhale, rolling down vertebra by vertebra, heavy head, sit bones must stay on the mat, keep that foot flexed, bend it if you need to, if the hamstring is still tight, just keep breathing. Rolling up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Last thing to come up is the head, shoulders down. Bring that left hip back, torso facing the left. Open the arms, reaching up and nose to knee. Extending the torso over that thigh. Lengthen the spine as much as you can. And shifting into the center, heavy head, forearms, shoulders away from ears. Rolling up slowly. Use those core muscles all the way back to the top. Shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale. And again, left hip goes back, torso facing the left, reaching up, and nose to knee. That right sit bone needs to be on the mat. And back into the center, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. Flex that left foot. And rolling up slowly, all the way to the top, shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Okay, let's work those abs now. So feet are facing forward. Nice, tall, vertical spine. Flex the feet. Leaning back just a little bit. Start engaging those core muscles. We're going to hold on to the backs of our thighs and lift up into modified boat. Point and flex, 1 foot at a time. Now release the hands forward and we're going to go up and down. Take your time. Shoulders back. Core is working very hard. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold, 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 keep holding, hold, 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 well done. Bend those knees and just rest your head between your knees. Catch your breath. Extending both legs now, flexing both feet. Nice tall spine, core is engaged. We're going to bring the right knee close to the chest without compromising the spine. And we're going to twist just to the side, keeping a nice tall spine, shoulders back, not all the way around. Don't force it. Back to center. And now bend that knee so the foot is in the inner thigh. And now we're going to take our right hand on our left knee, and our left hand comes back, keeping a nice tall spine. Keep that left foot flexed. Back to center, and now reaching over that left leg, holding onto the toes or the calf. Rolling back up, sitting tall. Nice tall spine, core is engaged. Big inhale and exhale, and extend the right leg, keeping that tall spine, and bend the left knee towards the chest. Do not compromise the spine, keep it nice and tall. I'm going to twist to just slightly to the left. Keep that tall spine. Back to center and open up that left knee. Bring the heel and the foot to the inner thigh, sitting really tall. Left hand to right knee, keeping that nice vertical spine. And now extending over that the right leg. Rolling up, sitting tall, and back to our original position here. Leaning back, finding boat, modified or otherwise, and up and down. Keep going, do great, building that core strength. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold, hold, hold. When you're ready, bring those feet down and heavy head, catch your breath. And now extending both legs to the ground, head all the way down. Bending both knees so the feet are in line with the hip points. Shoulders are relaxed. Pelvis slightly tilted because you're engaging the core. Crossing right ankle over left thigh. Lift off that left foot. Interlace behind the thigh. Inhale, exhale, bring it closer. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. And last one. Oh, sorry. Oof. Sorry. Oh. And now straight leg. Oh, can never remember to do everything. And bring it closer. Place that left foot down, in line with the hip point. Check your alignment, open up the arms nice and wide, cross thigh over thigh, hook around the ankle if you want. Moving the hips just a half inch to the right, both knees over to the left. Reaching through the right arm, holding in the left up hand, breathe into it. Rolling back on the left foot, undo the right, coming back to our original position. Checking alignment, engage the core, left ankle over right thigh, lift off right foot, interlace behind the thigh, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, straighten up that right leg, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, check your neck, inhale, exhale, one more, inhale, exhale, place that right foot down, cross thigh over thigh, open up the arms, move those thighs slightly to the left, both knees over to the right. You can hook around if you like. Hold on to those knees with your right hand and extending through the left arm. Breathe into it. Rolling back, undo, coming back to our original position. Bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. And rock side to side. And when you're ready, extending both legs down to the ground. Flexing the feet. Engaging the legs and the core. Lifting the head to look at your toes. Interlace the fingers behind the back of the neck. Shoulders are back and relaxed. And we're going to lift those feet an inch off the floor, point and flex, each one. Keep going, you can do it. Well done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex both and hold, hold, hold. Keep holding, keep holding. One more hold and bring those legs down and the head down and catch your breath. Okay, bring the right knee into chest. Give it a big hug. Keep that neck nice and relaxed. Bring it close to the chest. Take the right knee to the left, holding it in your left hand, stacking the hips as you extend the right arm, trying to get the right shoulder on the mat or close to the mat. Breathe into it, gazing towards the right, reaching through the fingers. One more breath. Rolling back, big hug in on the right knee, and extending it to the floor, checking your alignment always, bringing the left knee into chest, big hug in, Check your shoulders, your neck. And taking the left knee over to the right. Holding it in your right hand and extending through the left arm. Extending the right leg too. Breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling back. Big hug in of the left knee. Bring the right knee into meet. And let's all do happy baby. Enjoy. Really massaging the lower back. And when you're ready, bringing both legs down to the ground. Getting ready for Shavasana. So closing the eyes, really letting go of all that work we did in your muscles. Just relax. See if you're holding the tension anywhere and let it go. Particularly in the shoulders, shoulders, the jaw, all those facial muscles, just let it go. Find your regular breath and go in. Very gently bring your awareness back to your bodies. And when you're ready, find your way to fetal position and rest. And when you're ready, make your way to a seated position. Sasha really wants to participate now. Sitting nice and tall. Hands to heart center. Wishing you all a great week. Pat, we wish you a safe journey. Enjoy every moment. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, Naomi. Thanks for your blessing.
Good week.
Yes, you too.
Thank you, Naomi.
Thank you.